Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. I am the Angry Gentleman. Welcome to the video. Hello, everyone. So, today I felt like cooking, and I'm going to do something pretty fancy. Something that I don't think I have done before, or at least not on the channel. My dog wanted to say hi. This is Sage. Say hello, Sage. Good girl. Good girl. So, as some of you may be noticing, I have a different headband. I need to clean up my room. It's a freaking mess. And my cooking uniform that I keep in there, well, it's in my closet, and that's behind a bunch of stuff, and I'm not cleaning it today because I'm cooking. So today, I figured today would be a good day to show my new headband or bandana that I'm going to be wearing on my head. Now, a lot of you are probably immediately thinking, well, what's the big deal? It's just a bandana. Why is he starting off with this? Why is it such a big deal? This bandana belonged to my first dog. His name was Dakota, and I won't go into it, but long story short, he was taken from us too soon in a way that I feel as though it was unfair. And I've kept it ever since, until my brother's now passed dog, Cashman. I put this on him, and I felt like it was good passing of the torch. I wanted to. It felt right to give it to him, and it just ended up not being his style, I guess. But they didn't really ever put him on him, and they kind of lost it for a while. But it meant so much to me that they took the time and they went through fucking everything in their entire house. And even though it was an absolute pain in the ass. Hey, I've told you not to dig your electric blanket. You'll get zapped. Lay down. Lay down. Don't give me that look. Lay down. Good girl. And they surprised me with having found it, and it meant a lot to me. So I tried to think of a different way to keep this around, and I thought, hey, I wear a bandana around my head whenever I cook. I'll just swap it out. So that's what I'm going to be doing this with this. It'll be a part of my videos from now on whenever I cook. And that's how we're going to do things. So enough sappy crap. Let's get into what we're making. And today we're making a non-vegetarian style shit. We're not making shit. We're not we're not making shit. I just realized I am missing 3 ingredients. We're making a non-vegetarian style ratatouille, and the way I cook it is a little different. And I just realized I don't have beef broth. I don't have vegetable broth. I don't even have pepperonis. So give me a second. I gotta go to the store, and I gotta go get those. But yeah, new bandana meant a lot to me. So I just wanted to make sure I mentioned it. Bye. All right, so We're back. And I misspoke before. I don't need beef broth. I need chicken broth. As well as vegetable broth. Then you want pepperonis. An optional side of fresh mozzarella. Some people eat it with cheese, some people don't. You're going to need a mandolin, or you're going to want to make sure that you cut as closely as you possibly can. You're going to want a zucchini and some yellow squash. Now, here's the thing. You want them about as even as you possibly can, but they get pretty thin at the end there. So I got multiple of these to compensate, to make as much ratatouille as possible. Why are you pouting, cranky pants? Why are you pouting? Do you want me to pick you up again? Are you upset that I had to leave to go to the store? Are you upset? All right. Ups. Ups. And ways. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. I gotta cook now. I gotta cook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I gotta cook. I love you. I love you, Sage. Anyway, pouty puppies aside, those are the ingredients you want outside of seasonings. I'm going to keep seasonings relatively simple. I'm just going to use Italian garlic salt, pouty baby. I'm going to use pepper, garlic salt, Italian. I might throw in some chives and some tarragon in there, but that's really about it. If you're feeling fancy, in addition to the broths, you can add some garlic butter, which I might do. I haven't decided. All right, it's time for puppy kisses. Then I'm gonna get the mandolin. You just want to cut things as no digging. No digging. You want me to make your bed? You want me to make your bed? I'll make your bed. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Try to get the slices of zucchini and yellow squash as close to pepperoni width as you possibly can. And then just try to make sure you have roughly the same amount. I'll show you how I stack them in just a second. Alright, so I've got plenty of zucchini and a fair amount of yellow squash. They look about the same amount, but if I need more, I do have one more. I'm not going to bother slicing it up if I don't need it. So you want to stack these things up in a round pan, like this one. And I like to do the stoplight method. Do green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red. Zucchini, yellow squash, and pepperoni. Green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red. And you just want to fill this up as much as possible. Ideally, you want the spiral, but it's not required. It just looks fancy. And then after that, we'll get into seasonings and sauces. By the way, by the time you start stacking would be a good time to preheat your oven. I recommend about 350 to 400. It doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a difference. But I'm going to put it at 400, and you're going to want to bake it in the pan in the oven for about half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever you feel is right. All right, so for the seasonings, I used pepper, garlic salt, Italian, some tarragon. This is kind of like a more mild Italian. It's actually good for digestion. And then some chives. They're like little clips, but that you would clip from a normal green onion and just dried. And then I used my pesto and mortar to grind it up into a powder. Just want to dump it in the bowl. Then you can put all your spices back. So, for the next one, you're going to want to have chicken broth, not beef broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth, and optional, some butter, some garlic butter. You're going to want 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 cup of vegetable broth, make sure you have a whisk on standby for some whiskey business. Then you'll want about 1/8 of a cup of the garlic butter sauce. Splashed me. Then, once you have everything in, just whisk it together till it's emulsified, and then dump it on top of the ratatouille that you have ever so nicely stacked. I got a nice ring all the way around, and then I made it look like a flower in the middle. So whisk it together, pour it, and then bake it for half an hour, 45 minutes. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And there we have it. Some home-style, non-vegetarian ratatouille. Looks absolutely spectacular. And you can see the flower design I made so much better now. Just very nice. Mind the slurping jog drinking in the background. Hey, just wanted to pop in real quick at the end here and say 2 things. One, completely forgot to mention before, this is a Mother's Day episode. So everyone go out and if you don't live near or with them, go and find your mom and tell her how amazing she is and how wonderful she is and all that good stuff. Just keep in mind that none of yours will ever be as amazing as my mom. So suffer in silence. And 2, of course, as every YouTuber does, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!